Welcome back to the Center Podcast. I got Mark to my left, Quinn to my right. How y'all doing? Should I even ask anymore? Like,
they good.
I feel like I'm talking to a wall or a camera. To be more exact.
I think we should pay for that $10.
For what? Yeah.
Psych!
For that SoundCloud Pro membership?
Yeah. For the SoundCloud or the YouTube Red Series. It's like got my hater blockers on.
Blocking all day. What is that brand? Hold up. Pat. The second half says Jack. I know that.
Oh, Panama Jack.
Is it? That's what I thought, but then it looked weird.
Panama Jack.
Is it actually like because I thought it was like shark fins or some shit.
It's on the inside too.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's like way 10 times clearer on the inside. He didn't look at it. It's okay. His nails are important.
I was like, what is he doing, Nathan?
I saw it through the glass.
No!
Alright, whatever.
You're supposed to look at it.
I saw it.
I can't take it anymore.
This is our tape. This is our tape right here.
What you say?
Dude, that's inappropriate. We just had a school shooting.
Oh. Sorry.
Thoughts and prayers to Santa Fe. It's literally happening like right now. 10 people confirmed that already.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it still going on?
Well, like, they said they had the guy, but they're still, like, dealing with everything.
It was a school shooting, you said?
Yep, Santa Fe.
It was a grown man?
It looked like it. Bro, I saw this one photo. I don't know if it's actually a photo, but like, it was like, this is a photo of such and such, the shooter. And it looked like a big dude, but we could be wrong. It could just be anybody. I didn't really get a good source.
People are evil.
But it happened 7:30 in the morning during an art class.
Wow.
Why art?
Someone was so aggravated their line was
just
squiggly.
I guess it was like an art studio type part of the school, and he just walked in. I don't think there was like a relevant part to the fact that it was an art mark.
Oh, it was.
That was crazy, man.
It's like, fuck all these pastels!
That's when all their creative dreams were coming out, and then that happened.
He was trying to make like this paint splatter walls, like shooting the paint cans.
Drawing.
Paint wasn't the thing that went on the walls.
I was saying to shoot the paint can, and this guy's talking about how the blood of the students went into the walls. It's not cool. I didn't say it, you did.
I didn't say it was cool.
Anyway, any whore.
Yikes.
How you whores doing today?
They're not whores. They're respectable women.
You know that reference though?
Did you put the watch up there? I'm
What?
Sorry. Yeah, I did.
Did you put the watch on?
Honestly. What reference?
That what I just said. That was a reference.
Oh, how you
To a
always
video.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway.
What video?
What video? This is a rapper.
Oh, rapper.
The guy made the sounds like that big old booty. Coming on the booty. No. Whenever I signed you into my dorm, the people at the desk were always playing that song
For real?
and twerking to it on Fridays.
Bro, you gotta know who you're talking to.
Alright. I guess. So the two people who didn't know what Lonely Island was.
But who is Lonely Island? It's Andy Samberg.
I figured if you know Andy Samberg, you would know. Damn.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine was canceled. You know, I didn't watch the show.
You know what we're gonna do this
I'll go with the
episode?
clips.
We're just gonna go and tell you guys about a bunch of things that's just been happening. Just pop it out anywhere. So that one happened. The school shooting happened. What's something else?
We don't have a plan, guys. So we're just gonna yell at the camera about shit that we're upset about for a lot of time, and then you guys are gonna
To be
watch and laugh.
completely honest, I haven't seen, bro. Now, where can you also like watch it at? I don't know Hulu. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say like most likely Hulu has it for some reason.
Only comes on in Brooklyn, so it's like you can't even watch it.
You can't even even if you tried, it would just be a blank screen. Like you're physically
You're
not
like,
allowed to.
oh, what's your address? And then you type in your address, like, oh, you're not from Brooklyn.
And
so
then you try to put a Brooklyn address, like, haha, you think you're smart.
like this address is already put in. Like this
Guy,
address,
you thought you was slick. It just says across the screen.
You thought?
you put in the hospital's address, and they're like, nope.
Yeah, it had good moments. I just didn't watch the show consistently. I don't really watch any show consistently. So.
You know what I was thinking about today?
Unless it's Jared's Day. So I haven't even watched.
I haven't even watched the episodes. I've been missing like
everyone.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I have shit to do. But I was watching that 70s show today, and I was like, man, if only this show was still around.
You know what makes me laugh about that show every time? Just like names. I don't even know if it's supposed to be funny, but the mom's laugh.
Oh yeah,
her laugh cracks me the fuck up.
I was thinking about her too. I was like, Double Joe Rupp.
It'd be the moments where like she really is cracking up though,
or like when she fucks up, or like
yeah. But then like it's the moment you can't even hear her. She's
oh
just
my god, Red! I can't even do the.
It's like people love Friends, but then there's also like I'd say like the top shows I really like that are basically sitcoms are Friends, That 70s Show, How I Met Your Mother, The Office. I don't think I got a fifth one.
Family Matters. Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince could be one. Yeah.
Situational comedy.
Yeah, I like that one. It was like Family Matters. It was like when it came on, I was like.
It was more like lessons. There wasn't a lot of comedy.
Yeah, like Family Matters was like.
Unless you like found Urkel's catchphrase hilarious for some reason.
George Lopez. I gotta hear about George Lopez show. That shit had me crack up a lot. So I got 6. I think I got 6. But if I had to keep it at 5, I would probably. Which one would I want to knock off? Because I would keep George Lopez up there.
You said The Office. I Met Your Mother.
How many
George Lopez.
Well, I have George Lopez.
Friends and that's.
I think I'll take. Yeah, I'll take Friends out and put George Lopez in, and I'll go to 6th place. Because like just my top 5 would be
Friends is funny.
Fresh Prince, How I Met Your Mother, The Office, George Lopez, and That 70s Show. I love That 70s Show a lot. I just hate the last season where they had that dude fill in for Eric, and it was like, who are you?
I remember that.
I don't even know.
I was watching, and I was like, so who's this guy supposed to be? Like, is he part of the group now? Or because I didn't see him when he got introduced, but he's just here now, and he just keeps popping up in every scene.
The nanny. No.
The nanny.
I saw that John at Nick at Night, and I wasn't in.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like, Family Matters was like. I wasn't really like dying to watch the show, but like if it was on, if I didn't have like to go to school and I was on Nickelodeon early in the morning and it came on, I was like, okay.
You know, he was waking up early when like for school when it was still Nick at Night, but you were saying you were getting up to leave for the day.
Because it'd
be like that last episode of George Lopez.
Yeah, because it'll be like
Bubble Guppies or whatever the fuck they.
It'll be like 6 is when it finally switches.
I'm just thinking about. Also, I'm thinking about that tweet where it's like, it's 2007. You wake up at 3 a.m. And you just see this man jumping over.
You wake up in a cold sweat to hear all my friends low rider. and it's like a shot of Ernie like in the air. What was that theme song, yo? Like not the theme song, but like the visuals too. It was like everybody jumping
on a trampoline trees. And like it was like palm trees in the background.
Ooh, yeah.
I wonder how much fun they had doing that.
And even that 70 show when they do like the acid drop cutscene, like you know what I'm saying, like the transition to another scene, it's like done basically on acid. It's like that must have been fun. Like just like there's one I think they have like Eric jumping and shit. I was like, I would love to do that.
What's iconic is the fucking smoke, the conversation.
Yeah,
like everybody has to copy that, and it was like.
They did it the first.
Whoever came up with that is fucking.
That shit was so dope because like the first episode was them doing it, and then Hyde was like, "There's a car, it runs on water, man." And then like the last
episode.
Yeah, and then it was the last episode for the last season. Mind you, he said that the first season, first episode. Last episode, he said, "This is like the last circle." They're like, "It's a car that runs on water, man." And then they like threw cans at him, and that shit was so sad. That shit hurt. Donna, the girl who played Donna, she was really crying throughout that whole like every single shot they took. She kept crying, but it like made for a good like last episode. So it's tough.
It's always crazy to find out like what shows are what parts are scripted in a show, and what parts aren't. Like The Office.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I love IMDb. That's why I keep it. Like I'll never delete it. Because like 1, I know celebrities' birthdays. 2,
you know way too much about actors sometimes.
2, I know like shit about movies. What?
Sometimes
favorite food.
Like favorite food.
No, they don't got that on IMDb. That's like catalogs if like you want like magazines and shit. But, like they got like birthdays, spouses, death dates, birth dates, and then they got like facts about them, like where they went to school and stuff like that. Shut up. And then basically like shit behind the scenes, like what happened, like what I just told you about that 70s show, certain things about movies and like what it took for an actor to get to this part, like how this dude Christian Bale in that movie Brothers, I think, or the one with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale, where Mark Wahlberg was a fighter. I think it was called Fighter. So yeah, I think it was called Fighter. And Christian Bale, he's basically like thin as hell. He looked super unhealthy.
Yeah, he lost like 50 pounds.
I forget what I feel like I've seen it, but I just can't remember.
Yeah, and the same thing with Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey. He did not eat. He was eating like a cracker diet and shit.
That's that, man.
You know more movies than like, and especially like unknown ones more than anybody I ever known. Like you'll be saying movies, I'm like, I've never even like heard it in my life. Never even seen a trailer.
Yeah, there's one indie movie I've been dying to watch. It's called Frank. I should look that up. Frank is pretty.
Indeed movie?
Oh, indie.
Oh, indie. I'm like,
no.
You looking for jobs?
And I was gonna say like
after you watch it,
all the good shows are like, if you ever peep, they have like the max like 9 seasons. Like 9 is pushing it too far. They usually end around 8. Because that 70 show ended at 8. How Many Mother ended at 9. The Office I think ended.
You know who's like obsessed with How I Met Your Mother? A-Rod.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to be really like. I used to
last episode just because he doesn't want it to end.
Me either. I haven't watched the last season. No one ever. Please. I know. It's a shitty ending.
Didn't you?
Huh?
I could have sworn you did.
No, I never. If it's a show I like, I'd never end it. The only one I really ended was that 70 show, but I really didn't want to. But
I can tell you right now.
I know how most of them end because like people spoil it for me, but like I know How I Met Your Mother is like really shitty. It's just basically like.
It is. It's terrible.
It's basically Bob Saget who plays Ted, basically trying to get permission from the kids to be like, oh, I want to ask out Aunt Robin and bullshit. So like, yeah.
Stupid.
You know what show needs to end? The Walking Dead.
That honestly, like I agree with that.
I haven't kept up with it since like 8th grade.
No, like there was. I ended at. You never. I told you this before. And I still haven't watched it ever since. The part where they get in they get trapped in the train, John.
Okay.
Like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The train truck or whatever, and then they're
train
like, oh yeah, we got it. Then they're like planning, okay, yeah, we got to figure out how.
They're at this place. What's it called?
It's like after they leave the prison.
Terminus. What's it called?
Yes.
That's what it is?
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
That was literally where I ended. I never watched after that.
I watched until basically I think Carl was with the boy that looked like Jesus, and
His name was Jesus.
Carl.
That's his name in the show.
I think so.
Because
I just saw it the other day when I was at Ashton and her brother was watching it. And
Yeah.
I was like, he was
So
watching
basically,
it and I was like,
that was.
what's going on?
This is the last thing I remember from watching that show was Carl in the back of a truck and going to go find Negan himself and fight him himself.
Name Negan.
And that's exactly the last part I remember was Negan talking to him and like, oh, I can't believe you tried to come kill me, this bullshit. But yeah, honestly, like I agree, it does have to end.
No,
And
because
even that spinoff needs to. That spinoff should never even got created.
Oh yeah.
Fear the Walking Dead, because that's fucking stupid as shit.
Wasn't that originally just a web series?
It would no. The web series was basically like characters you've never even heard of, and it was basically like characters you saw throughout Walking Dead had got like a little mini spin-off web series, like 1 episode each, and they're probably like 15 minutes, 10 minutes or some shit, and like basically background stories and shit. Like the first episode where Rick was still in his like gown, the hospital gown, and he gets on the bicycle and he sees like the half body zombie.
Yeah.
It's basically like there's like an episode of her, a episode, and like who she was before she became that and shit. So basically that's how it was. Like, but like yeah, Fear the Walking Dead is
because I just feel like The Walking Dead right now is just it's too much to the point like once you started forgetting that there were zombies, it's like you know just started fighting against each other. It's like what's going on now? Like can we just find this cure?
Yeah.
Like can we just save the world?
I remember being in like 8th grade talking about like, oh, I hope they don't end it soon. Like it's so good, whatever. We're so wrapped up in it. And then they like bought it for like 4 seasons, and those 4 seasons have passed, and they're still going.
Well, here's my thing. It's like you keep characters so long, and you get to know characters, you get to grow with the characters, and then once those characters that you know and love start going away, it's like no point in keeping the show around. That's basically like, imagine if How I Met Your Mother basically ended the season with no Ted, no Barney, no Marshall, no Lily, no Robin. And it's like, they still got How I Met Your Mother going, but it's none of those main characters you started with season 1. And now we got new characters from season 10 and just going on. It's like, no point, just stop it.
It's like soap operas.
Basically.
Like where they just, like these shows came out like 40 years ago.
Bro,
and now like the kids in the show are like...
Days of Our Lives and like The Young and the Restless still going on, and they've been around since like the 1920s somehow.
And there's no way it's the same plot. Like it's
Exactly. Remember one time I FaceTimed you and it was on TV and I was like, oh, I gotta catch up.
But then somebody was like, yeah, I'm gonna start writing Young and the Restless. Like, I'm gonna catch up.
Like, you start binge watching that, you're never gonna catch up. Like, so many seasons, like season 42. But, like, yeah, like, basically, The Walking Dead, like, you lost Glenn, and you lost. Basically, it should have ended with Shane died. Because Shane was that bull.
That was like second season.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No
Listen.
story developed yet.
No, I'm sorry, but John Brenthal's that bull. He plays a Punisher on Netflix. Like, I love him so much. He's a boss ass dude. Like, I'll suck his. No, I was playing. But he's awesome. Alright. Alright. Alright, guys, you can find me at.
How'd he die again?
Rick killed him.
Yeah, he left him out to die, basically.
It was they were on the farm still.
Yeah.
And they were fighting because remember Shane had hooked up with Rick's wife.
Yeah.
So they were basically fighting. Rick killed him because he had no choice because Shane was trying to kill him. And that was when they found out that they all have like the disease in them. So when you die, you turn into a zombie regardless. So they didn't know that until Shane came back to life as a zombie, and then Carl killed him. And then
And Carl like thought he was his dad. Like
oh, that shit was crazy though. That shit was crazy.
I feel like he would have rather have shot Rick than
Yeah.
shot Carl.
Honestly.
Shot Shane, whatever.
Yeah, because there was like.
There's just too much going on. Now there's a bull. There's a bull on the show now that has a fucking lion or a tiger.
Oh yeah, this bull. What the fuck is his name? King T'Challa. No.
Last thing I remember is like the priest, the black priest.
Oh, I hate him. The Father Gabriel.
I thought he was grimy as hell.
He is, yo. Father Gabriel's a fucking bitch. Like,
but I thought he was like on some cult shit. Like, we went to the bottom of the church.
Oh right, that shit
looked like so weird.
Yeah, but no, it's like fucking Rick and them saved him, and then like later on with Aaron and Andrea, he's like, I think Rick is plotting against you, and I was like, my nigga, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh my!
And then he's like, I refuse to kill. It is not the way God made.
They already dead.
They zombies, my nigga. They zombies. No, I don't want to kill. Man, kill this nigga. Like, I'm like, yo, just kill this nigga.
Alright, then good luck.
Right.
Next day, you're gonna die soon.
My bad. I watched Fear the Walking Dead like once, and I only like one character from it. It was a boy that looked like Johnny Depp. He's like the only dude.
You know what another show did? I mean, I feel like AMC is just trying to milk the shit out of every show. Like Better Call Saul.
True. I didn't even know I was still around.
I don't either. I'm just saying the fact that they made it.
I mean, honestly, like I think AMC loves to make their shows dumb long because look how long Breaking Bad was on.
Breaking Bad was like
7 seasons, right?
Yeah, but Breaking Bad ended it when it needed to end.
Yeah, true.
Like they was like,
but that's what makes it a good show.
Peak. Let's just like drop a bomb,
but like,
and make people love this show and like be like, oh my god, I want more. But that's it.
Yeah. Then they ended Mad Men a couple years ago, which was on for like forever. Mad Men. That was the one. What's his name? He played in Baby Driver.
Tell me what the
point of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, the point of the show. Don't know. Never watched it.
Isn't it like old time John? Where
yeah, it's like the 50s.
Okay, yeah. So I start. Wait, what?
Was it Mop? It was like the 50s, but it was like I can't figure out his name, but it's a dude. I'm trying to give you the character so that way you can probably piece it together.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I know the character, but I just don't know what the plot of it is. I'm trying to see if
I honestly never watched it.
Organized crime type shit.
I could have sworn it was about something else.
I don't know.
I know. Like a lot of people made jokes about how like they like fucking basically like took advantage of women and dropped the whole show. Like
I could have sworn.
it was like guys. I don't know, man.
About something else.
There's another joint like Dexter or some shit.
Dexter.
Never watched it.
Dexter. I didn't watch the last I didn't finish the last season either. I was on it, but I didn't finish the last season because I really liked that show. The show was really good. It was like one time when my mom still had Showtime and back at the apartment, and it was like spring break, and throughout that whole week, all I did was watch, because like for some reason Showtime, or it was HBO, they were giving Dexter's from season 1 all the way to the last season like every day, just playing like the next season, and I was like, yo, I'm watching this shit. This shit was so good. Like,
you know what more shows need to do? Like have the same plot, but like between like different seasons is different storylines. Like almost like a Black Mirror type thing where no episode's the same. Or like,
right. Black Mirror is tough.
Or like American Horror Story where it's like one theme for one season and then
true,
switch.
True.
That makes it easier for them to keep it going if they really.
I feel bad because like I really like American Horror Story, but every time I start a season, I never finish it all the way through. I did it with Freak Show. I did it with Cult just now.
You know,
I did it with Murder House. I never watched Lady Gaga one.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
You know, it's a good show that I didn't finish, but like I was pretty happy with it, and nobody really talks about. The Night Of. It's HBO show.
This boy used to talk about it.
The boy from
the barbershop.
The boy from Nightcrawler. He did another movie recently.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, I'm talking about the Indian guy in it that dies.
Oh.
He's done a couple movies. I think what movie is he in now? He's the doctor in the Venom movie. And you see the trailer?
I did, but I don't remember his name.
Because like he's like the rich guy, like or whatever. They was telling me he's like or like some shit. I don't know. He's in that trailer though. But The Night Of is basically a guy who
I've heard of it.
I think he went to a college party. It was a young guy, him and his friend.
Right.
And he meets this girl, and they end up going back to her place. But all right, well first. I'm not gonna go so in depth, but this Indian kid, his dad's a taxi driver. He needs a car. He's like, Dad, can I use the car tonight to go off to a party? So whatever. He gets pulled over by the cop because it's not his car, but he's like, it's my dad's car. This is dad. Like I'm just using it for the night. He goes to the party. Leaves with a girl. Goes back to her place. They start like hooking up and they're drinking, and she starts doing a lot of drugs and shit. And she's like a golf type chick, and she's like into some freaky shit, and she started like playing with the knife. And all that crazy shit. She ends up hurting her hand, and then she ends up wrapping it up, and they end up hooking up because he ends up doing drugs with her. He doesn't remember shit from the night before. He wakes up and she's dead in the house.
Oh shit!
And there's blood everywhere, and there's blood on him because he didn't like shit happened where like with the coke and like the knives, and so he freaks out, runs out the house looking for police, but then they're already outside and shit. So it's like he killed her, and then he gets arrested, and then the whole show is playing out from there because they try to figure out. He doesn't even know if he did it. Or somebody else came in and did it.
Yeah, I heard that show was really good, and like people were always talking about it, like at the barbershop. And I was just like, never seen it, because it was like a limited series.
Yeah.
So yeah, I never got to see it.
And he ends up like because the trial's going on, so he has to be locked up, and he goes from being like basically like a guy shaped like me, like with a jail, and then throughout the show he's like a jail body, and he's like
really he was in jail that long.
He ends up like
holy shit.
He like shaves his head, and he basically like fully switches into like being in like a jail.
A convict.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Speaking of that, like how he got he got a jail body.
He just got used to being in jail, so he like knew how to do everything. So go ahead.
The movie The Fighter, Mark Wahlberg is a boxer, and like his first actual fight is a boy that just got off the couch. They said he just got off the couch, and then he's like, when he gets in the ring, when he sees the bull, he's like, he just got off the fucking couch? If he just got off the fucking couch, I want a fucking couch like that. Yo, bull, dumb husky, like, on some crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to another podcast, and they brought up this question. I thought, whatever, like, I'll just bring it up to you guys because it was an interesting question. So if you could watch one movie repeatedly for 24 hours, like, full 24 hours, what would it be?
Shawshank?
You know, it was really funny. That wasn't the first movie that came to my head, but I don't know because... I mean, it's a good movie, but then there's also other.
But imagine watching it for 24 hours, though. Like,
I could watch Forrest Gump for 24 hours.
That's what they said.
I could watch Forrest Gump. Really? Yeah.
Because they said it's long, so you don't have to watch it
exactly.
Much, and it would be a good movie.
But every time I watch Forrest Gump, I have to talk along with the script because like I watch it so much, and like.
So maybe you shouldn't watch it for 24 hours.
No, I love that shit though. He's like. Your mama sure do love your education, boy. Then Forrest just looks at him and
I don't know, gonna be honest. Like, I'm even thinking now, like movies that I just really.
Hold on, real
enjoy.
quick though. Out there giving Shawshank the other day, and the scene. It was like exactly that moment. The scene where he's like, "I don't know what to do."
Oh right, told you. I did not know they had that song in that movie. I was like, what? But like, that's the thing. Like, I'm just thinking about movies I enjoy. Like, even now, like if it was something like The Avengers, like something that just like always is just like, I don't know, because then
We should do like a what's the best Marvel movie since like Iron Man 1.
But
I can't really. Think
I don't know if I could think of one, but like I feel like an easy pick would be like a Disney movie for me.
Really?
Cause like it'd be like.
You know, real quick. You know how like we really like Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
You know other people find it racist.
It is.
Yeah, there's
Is
a
it?
lot of people.
Well,
It's a lot.
sorry.
It's when they base it off of a lot of cultural.
Well, it's like whenever they do that, it's a very stereotypical, so people take offense to it.
Yeah, whenever they base it
Like
off of
Mulan, it's like
whenever
very-
they base it off of something specific culture, it's like that's when they automatically.
It's basically white people just doing like, yeah. That is true.
especially when it's
But I really liked it.
it's made.
when there's a bunch of white people
Yeah, and they
writing,
make it.
like instead of hiring writers that which are out there of that ethnicity.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, if you want to be like that's being sensitive about it.
I mean,
like
Mulan.
just take it as a kids movie.
I mean, but Mulan though, that might be a movie I have to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Really?
like
Yeah.
the music and all that. You wouldn't like you say.
Wouldn't watch Mulan. I wouldn't watch Mulan
No, like
for
a,
24
no, like
hours.
a Disney. Because I said Disney
Oh.
movie. You're like,
Oh, okay.
so you wouldn't watch a Disney movie for 24 hours?
I don't think so.
Like if somebody said $1,000.
If you're paying me, fuck
You
yeah.
had to pick, no, if you had to pick a movie and you wouldn't pick a Disney movie.
I don't think so.
Uh,
I don't know. I just like I like Disney movies, but it's like
what was it?
a lot of Disney movies to me don't have rewatch value to it.
Crazy.
But like I could rewatch. Like I could.
Yo,
here's
I got one.
Here's like my typical rewatch value movies: Goodfellas, The Town, End of Watch.
Watch, but I don't want to cry.
Forrest Gump. Yo,
True.
Yo.
Unless you
dog.
want to get numb to it after you watch it for like the 5th time.
But like
Or
the
like
end
I Am
scene,
Legend, just watching the.
the end scene, it always gets me when they start singing. Lay me down in the cocoa ground, and here's the fucking airbag. Go.
What were you gonna say? You say you knew a movie.
Yeah, one movie that I could watch over and over again, Shrek.
See?
Wait.
Was that really in the shop,
Yeah.
bro? So you said there was gonna be a movie that you saw that you were to watch.
Yeah, I could watch Shrek over and over again. It's like
It's too.
What is that? What's that studio? Funimation? What is it? No,
DreamWorks?
Funimation's DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah.
Funimation's like anime. I'm tripping.
You said Funimation.
I could
Dragon Ball Z.
dream. Honestly, you guys are gonna hate me for this. You guys are gonna fucking curse me out. You're gonna say, "What the
You don't
fuck?"
like Shrek, you watch.
Huh?
You don't say you don't like Shrek, watch.
No, I fucking love Shrek. I was gonna say I would rather DreamWorks over Disney for 24 hours.
Well, DreamWorks, I don't know. They do have a different way, like perspective of making their movies.
What DreamWorks movie? Shrek.
Shrek, Despicable Me, Over the Hedge.
No, well, Despicable
Fuck
Me
no.
is terrible.
Alright, no, I'm lying. You know what Disney movie I would watch 24 hours? Toy Story and Ratatouille.
Yeah.
That is
other
true.
than like Over the Hedge is me.
That would have to be Pixar though.
Over
Like,
the Hedge is very average. What was the other one you said? Despicable Me.
open
is annoying.
season.
Very average.
No, I'm trying to think of.
Oh, you know what I thought, but it's not Iron Giant. I really love Iron Giant. I would watch that 24 hours.
Is that even Disney?
No, it's not Disney or DreamWorks. I don't think. But I would.
For me, it's harder. For me, like it's easier for me to say like not even easier, but it would be easier for me like.
What about Rush
think
Hour?
through.
Yo,
Rush Hour, yeah.
Yo.
My thing is like I'm stuck between if I listen to comedy like,
But, like-
because I could watch Step Brothers because I watched it like a million times.
I did.
My number one movie probably had to be like, for me. I mean, it's like a weird one, but like I can watch the movie without even think about it multiple times and laugh and die laughing. Cat in the Hat. It's the most random shit, but
Myers Edition?
Yes, that's the most
no,
hilarious.
the thing
fucking
is
shit.
though, I haven't watched the movie in a minute,
How about-
but when I see clips of it and I like hear him talk, I just see the stuff he says.
But how
I'm
about-
like, yo, I really watched this as a young
He's like,
boy.
you dirty hoe or some shit.
Yeah, he's talking
He
about
just
the dirty
does it.
hoe.
Yeah.
Just does a different.
I watched that movie. I probably watched that movie more than any other movie. Period.
It's like you watch it as kids, but then as you watch it as you get older, you're like, yo, that's Mike Myers. And then you're like, yo, that's Alec Baldwin? Yo, that's Dakota Fanning. As you get older, like, you realize who everyone is.
I could read that script, like, word for word as I watch the movie. It's sad.
But how do you feel about The Grinch then? Would you watch that in 24 hours?
Not for 24 hours, but I like The Grinch.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say though. What if we did it like like all the movies that are like trilogies or movies that are like bundles?
Would you watch it? Would you watch a series? You're saying like a series, like
a series,
like Shrek 1 through whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shrek 1 through.
Toy Story.
Because I was saying like you would to make like cause I like Rush Hour 1 and 2. I'm a little bit of with 3.
No, because 3 has no.
I'm not saying I hate 3. I'm saying it's not the best. It's not.
No. To me though, I feel the same way with 3 because 3 was more serious because I heard behind the scenes like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker were having like freaking problems with stuff.
That's the thing I don't like to
so
read
like
about.
they had problems and that's why the movie was super serious compared to the first and second one. So I mean you can tell when you watch it, but I mean they're still all funny. It's just you can tell the different change in the last.
Rush Hour 3 is when they were in Paris, right?
Yeah. Chris Tucker finds out that chick is bald and he goes, what?
It's a man. I've been tricked by a bald freshman. I am a woman.
I am a woman. I'm trying to think of
Michael
another.
Jackson, he's singing Joan in the club.
Yeah, like
that's
the thing,
part
like,
2 though.
The French bull in
No,
the taxi.
that wasn't 2.
That was 3?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 when he was singing Michael Jackson in the club. It was either 2 or 1, wasn't it?
No, because the John was coming out with like in the car.
Oh, she was, because they shot up the car. Got you. But no, because alright, so that's not the only thing. That's why I got confused. Because he's saying there and he's saying the other one too. When
he's at the
Jackie was inside
the freaking what is it called? The triad freaking place.
Yeah.
Where they had
He has a rap though. He's like,
speaking of triads.
She's like, get the fuck off.
He gets in the stage and he just looks in the light. He's just like, and then he just starts going in. I'm just like, yo.
I gotta buy that set. Remember, it was in Best Buy.
Yeah, I pass by it every time, and I'm like, yo, I want to get it.
Definitely, you know which one is gonna. Only because it's like 12 hours. Scarface.
True.
Scarface is like basically
the Harry Potter series. You can't even watch that in 24 hours.
Yo, Scarface is basically like half a day. You gotta put out.
You know what you can't watch 24 hours? Also, fucking Star Wars. Oh my god.
That is true.
God.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you did
3
it,
hours.
But no, you would need 2 days for Star Wars because if you put it like all, if you bundle them all together.
But it depends, like when you start. Because if you start literally 12 in midnight, I mean, you obviously can finish it. But if you start like a regular day, like if you wake up at like 8 or something and start, you won't be able to finish it.
Man?
Yeah.
When he goes over to the bull house that he works with and they're watching like Harry Potter and like they had to go dress up as like characters and like they're in there and then they like watch one movie and it's long as shit and him and the girl were like, all right, well it's time to go.
They're like another one.
And then he's like, oh, and then it was like something to
Azkaban. Fire, yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban.
And then he's like, he has to sit down and watch it though because he's
yes man, he can't say no. Yeah. But what I was gonna say was with Scarface, like if you're watching it on regular television with commercials, that movie is easily like 6 hours long.
That's what I'm saying.
Like easily.
And not to mention, because that's the thing though, like when you put movies on TV, when you put movies on TV, there's no actual place on where to put commercials at, so they decide themselves.
Right, and they put them at the worst spot.
They put it wherever they want to, and they put like 10 commercials, maybe even more, I'm pretty sure, in that whole movie. You're just like,
not texting. I'm adding to my list of good movies.
Isn't Rush Hour 3 the same one when he talks to the Asian? He was like, you. I am you.
Yeah.
How y'all hating on Rush Hour 3, dog?
Whoa. It was good, but like it was good. It was just like I was saying, like the interactions between Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, it wasn't as good as it was when it was in the first and second when they were first getting to know each other and like having laughs like every scene. Like this one, Jackie Chan was so serious with like the plot of the whole movie and
real quick,
it never really like made a good laugh.
Remember the end of part 2 where they're like doing their ending credits and everything. And then, like, Chris Tucker gets a call. And he's like, yeah, I'll film it right now. And then Jackie Chan's like, hello? You wasted all our film.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The bloopers, yo. Rush Hour.
So your girl got shot in the neck and that shit got out.
Yeah. Remember when the bull fell out in 2 and then the blooper, he's like, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. And I was like,
Social works out, no. And then Jackie Chan gets it first time.
How you say it? Gefilte fish. Alright.
Yeah.
How you say it? Filter fish.
And then Jackie's like, she's
And
like,
then
he can't even.
And then it was funny when they were on the plane on that one. I think it was the second one, if not the first one, where it was that one. He was like, he can't even say 3 words. You talk about my English, he can't even say 3 words. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That's why it wasn't Horrible Bosses when Jamie Foxx, when they're in the first movie, Horrible Bosses, they meet Jamie Foxx as like the first scene, and then the Blueberry is like Jamie Foxx had to say something, and he was like, "How you say? What's my line?" And it's a white lady saying his line. She's like, "Mind your business." And he's like, "I just love hearing you say it." Like, he sips his tea. That shit was funny as shit. Cause like a white lady saying like trying to sound like a black person, so she's like, "Y'all mind your business." He's like, "I just love hearing you say it." That shit was funny.
This is random. It's not like for the top, but y'all remember Balls of Fury?
Yo,
This is such a random movie.
yo,
Wait,
I used to hate when it came on Comedy Central. The one George Lopez and the fat
George
wolf.
Lopez.
Okay, the ping pong. No, because I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the one John. It was like dodgeball.
Bro, don't talk shit about that.
movie on
That's-
No,
DVD.
I just don't know
Bro,
which one it was.
Yeah, I know. Yo, that is
I saw it like literally about
that
this year.
I can watch 24 hours. I fuck Joni loves Chachi. Like, yeah, yo, yo, that
I
shit
ain't gonna lie,
is
that John
That
was
ping pong
funny.
movie with fucking with the Asian wolf, the Asian wolf from Norbit.
dog. When he puts the pizza down his crotch, and he's like, "Oh, Michelle."
I feel like that Balls of Fury, like what was the movie you just said, Dashball? Whatever.
The Dodgeball, True Underdog Story.
And
what it look like.
and like what's the other one? Blades of Glory. I feel like all those movies are
Yeah,
like the
Yo,
same-
that's
the
where
same
we
boat.
got. You know, y'all probably never even heard it. Y'all probably like hear it and watch the throne, but y'all don't even know where it's from.
Oh,
but he's like, it's provocative. What? No, it's not. Gets the people going.
I wonder what made them choose that.
I know.
Exactly. Like,
Must have been like something they both laughed.
I mean, it
at.
kind of. I mean, I get it because it fit to the music, as I was provocative and whatever. But
right.
like, why? Like, who was watching Blades of Glory? It's like Jay, like,
It had to be Kanye.
yo, look at this shit.
Kanye's just watching that shit, like, and he's like, yo, what?
These bars though. This next verse though.
Poop. Scoopity poop. Poop. He said scoopity.
The one movie, John, that I'm gonna say this last one. The one movie, John, I think that like will be impossible for me to watch. Well, two will be Fast and Furious and like
First one?
no, like you said the whole series thing. Like
Oh,
of course I'll be able to watch the first couple ones, but then after a while I'll get tired. It'll be
I will stop at 3.
I haven't watched the first Fast and Furious in so long.
I know.
they're really good, but it'll be Fast and Furious and like Transformers.
You know where I would stop at with
Not.
Fast and Furious? Like, if I had to watch, if I could choose, like, where to stop at with 5. Because Don Omar and this boy was in it.
They were funny.
Don
Yeah,
Omar.
they made that movie though.
How am I supposed to say it, Vic?
Like you're Puerto Rican.
I'm gonna say it just how it looks. Alright, Don Omar.
It hurts
Omar.
me.
Yeah, I'd say that and Transformers.
Shia LaBeouf or Mark Wahlberg?
Shia
As well.
LaBeouf. He made
that's
the
the Transformers.
He made the
Shia LaBeouf.
movie. Like what?
That's what I'm
The
saying.
fact that they switched.
I will stop at 2.
I forgot that they even put him in there.
Then they took out Megan Fox too.
Right.
What was they thinking?
The third one was when they took out Megan Fox, and then like,
They was going like I was getting sick of it when they went to Egypt. I'm like, all right, like I mean I watched it, but it was like
I mean, it was his third one, I think.
that's what I'm saying, man. They fucking
I remember I watched someone. I watched I think the second or first Transformers in like a stranger's house. Like I went over to my cousin's crib.
You know what's
went to her
weird?
house and
I
it was
honestly think I've watched one of the Transformers on bootleg at someone's house that I didn't know either. Because like I think I was with my dad and we were somewhere and like someone had like Transformers 2 on bootleg and that's where I watched it.
I wouldn't say stranger. It was just like a friend of a friend.
I have one more, but the thing is, I haven't even watched the last one of this. Pirates of the Caribbean. I haven't not watched the last one. What are you talking about?
You said it wrong.
Yeah, you said it wrong, dude. Parts of the Caribbean, not Caribbean. That's Caribbean Cruise.
You know, when you talk about the Caribbean, the actual thing, you say Caribbean. But when you talk about the movie, everybody knows you say
Okay.
Caribbean.
the Caribbean.
Anyway, yeah, I haven't watched the last one, but people said
What was
it
that?
wasn't
Was
that
that
good.
most recent one?
Because you know,
People
cause
said
it
it
was
wasn't.
like on Twitter. It's like someone was like, "How do y'all say Caribbean? Y'all say Caribbean or Caribbean?"
And
And
it's spelled
then
the same
somebody,
way.
someone's like, "I hate that I read it like that." Like, and they do the same thing with data and data. They're like, "Do y'all say data or y'all say data?" And I like in your head, it already registers as like saying like that. If you say read something or read something, it's like,
But anyway, Yeah.
Anything you guys want to say?
Nah. Watch me.
Man,
Where can
to
they
see
find
her.
You find me on Instagram at Marky Mark. Instagram and Twitter at Marky Mark. Quinn, where can they find you?
You find me on Tinder at Big Dick Motherfucker. Or
How many search people on
yeah, I know. You can find me on Instagram at Q, etc. and Twitter at Q,
a big
etc.
dick motherfucker.
What?
I say you just want to say you was a big dick motherfucker.
I'm just overselling myself. Anyway, where can they find you, Vic, and the podcast? And what else can they find? The podcast, the streams for video games.
Okay, I was gonna say the Twitch. But yeah, find me on Instagram and Twitter, VictorBear_. Find etc. stuff, real etc. And then the email is real.etc@gmail.com. I don't know how I felt so weird to say that. But then the Twitch is real etc. as well. If y'all want to watch Quinn stream God of War, which you stopped.
I'm not gonna stream that anymore, only because like it's so late into the John and
You kept playing without it.
I mean, it depends
Yeah, I
on
can
what
play
you
without it,
do.
too.
I mean, people are always willing to watch something like different from.
I think the hype is over because it's been out for like 3-4 weeks now. So
It's not about that.
Any whore.
I'll just stream Fortnite like everyone else.
And then get pushed to the bottom of the list like everybody else.
Yeah, you play a game that everybody plays.
Well, if I keep playing solos, you guys never want to play with me anymore.
You never say when you're playing.
No.
Anyway, we love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.